Hey, what's going on, kings and queens and future realtors, licensed sales agents? This will be the only video you need, get your license, and this is the 6 main steps to do that yourself. I already know this when I first started off. I'll talk about the cost that goes into it. I got my license 2 days ago here in Texas, and I wish I really knew this now. Prior to this, I've been doing marketing for 5 years for real estate people, helping to get 30 to 60 qualified leads every single month. So in future videos, I'll help you get marketing as well, get more leads when you first start off. But this video right now is all about how to get your license and what it takes to do that. Technically, step 1, make sure you're of age. And it's gonna be 18, and make sure you're a citizen of the United States and a resident of the state you're trying to be a licensed realtor agent at. For me, I'm in Texas. And you stay to the end, now 2 extra bonus tips for you, and one of them really pertains to this first part, and mostly almost all of it. Don't miss that. And then step number 2 is kind of a 2-part thing. You gotta make sure you get your pre-licensing exams and courses. There's 6 in total, and every single state is different. Here in Texas, it's 180 hours, 6 courses, each for 30 hours. Which sounds like a lot, but when you actually get down to the bottom of it, it's way quicker than it says. And this is by far one of the best industries to work for, because there is no cap to how much money you can make. There may be no floor, but no one's gonna tell you you made too much money. This is a benefit about working as an agent doing real estate, and make your own hours, be your own boss, and meet a lot of awesome people that you don't normally meet otherwise. And even nowadays, people are kind of like celebrities when it comes to being a realtor. It's a really great business career to be a part of. And if you're trying to do your pre-licensing, there's 2 ways to do this. Either in person or online. I chose to do mine online. I feel like it's way faster and helps way more, going at your own pace and speed. You can do it in person as well, but a lot of people I've talked to did not enjoy it. They was going there for networking, and it wasn't really working for them. No one was selling up, no one really cared. So I think doing it online is the best way, especially now with the whole outbreak going on. All the more reasons to do that, and normally it's much, much cheaper. And as a bonus for you for watching this, if you do Aceable, which is the best course out there to get your license, which I did for mine, it saved me so much time, so much money, and you don't want to fail your test. And Aceable actually will guarantee that you pass your test the first time around. If you don't, you get a full back money refund. And even better, I will link down below. If you use that, they'll give you 20% off of the course. So it'll be a huge game changer for you. As I said before, it's much cheaper, and this is probably the best time to really, get your license. Here in Austin, Texas, Elon Musk is coming to town pretty soon for his big gigafactory, which means to be skyrocketing for houses, and people moving here. And I'm sure your area is also trying to do a lot of big things as well, so I definitely highly recommend getting your license. And then step 3, which is kind of component of step 2, after that, is passing the final exams for your course. After you pass all 6 exams, there'll be a final one, actually a recap of everything, like a master exam. And once you get that out of the way, you're now able to continue with your licensing. The next step you're gonna be after that is make sure you complete your application. Here is trick. For you, it might be something different. But you can, like I said before, just type in how to get your license or how to do my applications for real estate on your Google. It'll pop up a lot of different ways, a lot of different schools, and what is the committee for you. the next step. And after that, you want to make sure you do a background check, your fingerprints. They'll also tell you how to do that as well, and it's a pretty fast thing. And even if you have a criminal background, depending on how bad it is, I would still try doing this. I had got in trouble when I was younger, and it was a misdemeanor, but it was still my background today. But luckily, I was able to become a realtor still despite that. They care more about how long it was ago and if you've been a changed person since then. They'll even ask you questions, making sure it's all good. So don't let your background, your past, condemn you. Always way forward, just keep trying to make it happen. And then, number 6 or 5, you're gonna be taking the final exam. And I'm gonna tell you 4, you wanna do step 3 and 4 as quickly as possible. That way, if you do a final exam and you pass, using the A symbol down below, you'd be way quicker on actually having the opportunity to get your license as fast as possible. And once you pass the national and your state exam, which is around 120 questions total, 125, 85 for the national and then 40 for the state. And every state's different, so make sure you actually study that part of it. And don't just fly by the courses, because it's really imperative for this. Every time you fail a test, it takes you longer to pass and also costs more money. And with ACEable down below the link will help you a lot. Make sure you pass the first time, save you money and time. This is the most important asset that you have. And number 6, this is gonna be, finding a good brokerage. There are so many out there to pick from, and while you're getting your licensing done, people will start emailing you and calling you, wanting to interview you to become a part of their team. And I recommend, actually talking to all of them to see what they're doing, see what's different, and how they help you out. But I personally did EXP for my brokerage because I met a lot of people who are really crushing it, and also the opportunity for revenue sharing. And this is a key way to make passive income throughout the time of you being an agent. And most agents say they work until they die, and this is why that does not happen. Not only do you have health insurance and revenue sharing, still houses, and also stocks. I met somebody who was making over $700,000 a month from his passive income from growing his team. That's like $700,000. But I'll have a whole video on this later on. But that's a huge point of why I did EXP. And if you want to join my team, I'll link down below for you as well. And if you join it now, I will give you my marketing course for free, which is $500 for anybody else. You're part of my team. And it's going to teach you all about marketing, how to brand yourself, how to make content, how to, make ads and find more leads. As I said before the beginning of the video, I help my clients get 30 to 60 qualified leads every single month using advertising. And this course has it all in there, so much more, even for sales tactics as well. And then the bonus tips I was talking about are 2 things. You want to get a mentor. As soon as you are becoming a agent, make sure you have a mentorship program going on. It'll be a huge thing. And that's why EXP is so awesome, because they have the opportunity to have people helping you along the way. And even while you're also, doing your agencies for your last few tests, making sure that you become an active person and also getting sponsored on to a certain able or some kind of outlet that you use the MLS system and have a trademark Realtor makes a huge difference in your life. And having a mentor also help you just way quicker. So 90% of Realtors fail within the first year. And I don't want that to be you. I believe in you. I already know you might know you can do this. And having a mentor and following these 6 simple steps make a huge difference. Now bonus tip number 2 is going to be a huge one for you who are below 18. If you're below 18, I would intern for somebody else who's a top agent. It's kind of like a mentorship, but you're getting paid to learn while you're doing it. And it'll be a huge difference for you. I cannot stress this enough. Even if you're all over 18, I would still intern with somebody else beforehand. That way you get a feel for what's going on and see if you can enjoy doing it. So often people become a realtor thinking it's the best thing in the world, which it is, but it's a lot harder than it looks. And it takes a lot of grind, a lot of work, but it totally pays off and it's totally worth it. And what I did, I also interned while growing my marketing agency. I knew how to do contracts. I knew about door knocking, cold calling, open houses, everything that comes along with, being a realtor and licensed agent. It made the biggest difference. And to kind of recap for you, the 6 steps, or I guess 8 now, for the bonus ones I gave you, are gonna be, be of age 18. Make sure you have a citizenship or alien citizenship. Make sure you're a resident of the state you're trying to be a part of. You also that you're trustworthy and can pass that kind of stipulation. And then number 2, the 2-part, 2 and 3, you're gonna be taking your courses, your pre-licensing courses. Again, use ASAP down below. They get a 20% discount for using the link. If for some crazy reason you don't pass the first time, they give you a full money back refund for using the course as well. And it's way cheaper to do online than in person, and also now it's a little harder to do because of the outbreak. Number 4, get your fingerprints. It's super quick, it's not cost that much money. And I'll also talk more about cost after this little segment. Number 5, you want to make sure you take your state and your national exams. 120 in total, you get 2.5 hours to do the test, and it's pretty easy, especially when I used Aceable. I used a different course beforehand and I failed my first time, which is why I'm so adamant about using Aceable. Also, there are tons and tons and tons of YouTubers out there that I'll link down below for you too to watch that help you study for your test and learn vocabulary. And number 6 is find a good brokerage, find a good team, and that way you can really succeed and hit the ground running as fast as possible. Again, I use EXP because it's a good team and a really opportunity to make passive income every single month just by having people join your team. And down below, you can join my team and we will help you every step of the way. You get my marketing course for free, and there are a lot of other agents in my team above me even who have even more content for you to make sure you succeed making at least 6 figures or more when you first start off. This will be a game breaker for you. And number 7, find a mentor. EXP offers that, but if you don't join EXP or my group, other places like KW sometimes have mentors. Just make sure you're having somebody to help you along the way, especially if you're brand new. And number 8, intern. Intern is super important. You get paid to learn. How can you beat that? And for costs, if you use 100% discount below for Aceable, it's probably like $300 to $400 to get it versus like $500 to $600 normally, or even more in person. Your background check, and then also your test, probably now like $120, $150. So far, it's around $600. And then for me, I did ABLE, this is Austin Board of Realtors, to become part of the NOS and part of the insider group, become a realtor with trademarks, with $1,000 for all that stuff. So in total, I probably spent $2,000 to do this. And speaking of price, make sure the broker you go to are giving you a good split. Some agencies or brokerages will charge you 50-50 when you first start off with them while you're brand new. Some will be 60-40, 70-20, and some as low as like 90-10 or 0. Mine for EXP charges you an 80-20 split, which is pretty good for me, and I recommend grow my team for my business. So that's the key for you. And so in total, about $2,000 plus every single month you should do a fee to your brokerage. Mine is $150 for EXP. Some are much higher because they have so much overhead. Then EXP is like the next Netflix or Uber or Airbnb of real estate. It's much cheaper. So definitely find what works for you. And I have much more coming about marketing, about how to get more leads, how to get your license, how to study for your license, and so much more. This is a quick video about how to really do it yourself, and I know it's gonna help you a lot. And I'd love to have my team help you succeed as well. Also, you know, get the Facebook link down below, like this button, subscribe to this channel, and tag your friends who are trying to become realtors themselves so they can also, you know, live life on their own terms, have the freedom to do so, and join the best career in the world. By far, hands down, this career can change your life if you actually do the work. If you're watching this far, I know you can do it. You got this. I will see you at the top.